Hi, folks. We're going to continue on in the budgeting and finance stream of things and look at some of the ways that we manage our day to day money. I'll be posting a unit for you to work on today on debit cards. So, you've probably discussed debit cards. You probably may have a debit card at this point. So, we're going to review sort of some of the service charges and the ways that debit cards can help and hurt you. So the unit that I'm posting here is, it says lesson 11. Don't worry about the numbers on that. This is just what we're working on at this point. So we're looking at debit card banking, and I would like you to read through all of this information here. Most of you have a debit card and you understand that it allows you to take money out of your bank account right away. The other thing that it allows you to do is maybe spend money a little quicker than you want. So it's important to realize that accessing that money um, with convenience might impact your budget. So I'm going to put up a few of these units. And the nice thing about these units is we've got some example questions. And in these example questions, there are sample solutions. So we're looking at this example here with David. And David belongs to CIBC Bank. He used a CIBC Bank machine to withdraw cash 12 times and pay 7 bills. He also withdrew cash from a non-CIBC ATM 6 times. So if you've ever taken money out of a or a bank machine that doesn't belong to your bank, or perhaps it's a bank machine that maybe is in the convenience store and doesn't belong to any bank, you know they hit you with a bit of a service charge. If you've never noticed that, have a look at it because it does add up over time. The account information for David says that he's got up to 20 transactions for $6.50 per month. So when it says account information is easy in these examples, what they're letting you know is he pays $650 each month, and that covers 20 transactions and 75 cents for each transaction over 20. So every time you use that debit card, you're going to get hit with a fee of 75 cents if you've used it more than 20 times. It also charges you $1.50 for each transaction from a non-CIBC ATM. Interesting thing they're not talking about in this example is not only would you pay CIBC $1.50, you could end up paying a separate fee to that ATM that's maybe you're in a place. Well, what comes to mind to me is I had to get out of the hospital the other day and I had to get cash because I had to pay a pay for my parking, and the machine was not taking credit cards. It wasn't working, so I had to get cash out. And I went over to the cash machine, and the cash machine had a $3 service charge. And my bank charged me $1.50 for using a well, CIBC in my case, bank machine. So I got charged $1.50 to use that machine by my bank. I got charged $3 by the hospital to use their machine. So that was $4.50. I got $20 out, so which actually cost me $24.50, and then I spent $5 of that on parking. So it ended up costing me $9.50 for $5 worth of parking, which wasn't awesome. But it's a good example of where banks always win. So if you're looking at these sheets, you'll see that there is a solution. So the solution here is laid out for you with 12 CIBC ATM withdrawals, 7 bill payments, and 6 non-CIBC ATM withdrawals. So we've got 12 plus 7 plus 6 plus 21. So there's 36 transactions in total. That's how much he does in the month. Now the first 20 transactions are $6.50. And for those 20 transactions are free. I mean, they're free or they cost you $6.50 depending on how you think about it. Now, interesting thing here is that every one of those costs you 75 cents over 20. So 16 times 75 cents. The other thing is that 6 of his transactions, it's set up here, were a non-CIBC withdrawals. So those non-CIBC ATM withdrawals cost him $1.50 each on top of the 75 cents. So that's what I'm talking about. Them, they're getting kind of ahead of things here. Now, oops, scrolled too far here. Trying to use I've got a tablet to draw on this